Hey there, Heather, hello there. It's Jeff Kiddo welcoming you to the finals of the 1938 World Cup knockout tourney. You got Italy and Brazil. Both these countries have a title on them. Italy won the 78 tournament, Brazil won the 94 tournament. So 1938 was huge. Italy and Brazil. So in the first round, Italy took on France. And after a 4-0 win in France, they tied the second leg to make it 5 out of aggregate. Brazil took down Germany 4-2 on aggregate. It was close. And then in the quarterfinals, Italy won 3-0 on aggregate against the Czechs. Brazil won 10-4 on aggregate, winning 6-2 on home turf against Romania, but they did that. And then in the semifinal, Brazil beat Poland 9-2 on aggregate. Italy narrowly beat Hungary 2-1. It was a close game. So we're going to take a look at the summary. Leondes of Brazil have scored 9 goals in 5 games. He's amazing. Brazil scored 23 goals, their first. Italy is 4th of 11. Cuba has scored more goals. Well, Cuba. You know how Cuba is. Italy's only given up 2 goals. Brazil's given up 8. So Italy's defense is what it is. Analysis. When leading, all that, when winning at halftime, you're 16-4-1, so it's not really that big of a deal. 16-1-4, sorry, I'm looking at this wrong. Only once did a team lose at halftime, while leading at halftime. Full-time scores, the highest was 2-0. Love to at halftime, goals and matches, winning position, average and all that. Highlights, hat-trick. Sengeler scored a hat-trick against the Dutch. For Hungary, Leondes hat-trick against Romania. Hat-trick for him against Poland. Parazio had a hat-trick against Poland. Brazil put up 6 goals in one game. Cuba, Poland, Brazil with 5. 6 or more goal fillers. It was 4-4 between Poland and Cuba. Poland was actually down by 3 to Cuba and forced a tie with them. Wow, unbelievable. So let's go with the fixtures. Let's go with the final. Italy, Brazil, 1938. Of course, this is a tournament that you'll not know these guys. So anyway, a lot of substitutes for Brazil. Italy only got 3. I don't know if that was planned or not. So the championship game, Brazil will kick off first. They go 2-3-5. So 2 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 5 forwards. Italy also 2-3-5. So you see a lot of offensive guys. Brazil first place. Argamiro, foul by Italy. Argamiro with the free kick to Machado. Machado to Raba. But he's on the wrong team. Raba. Olivier to Spatias. Lopez steals the ball. Lopes will give it to Tim, who will dump it down to Leondes, who will try a shot, I think. You've got to go for a shot. Leondes takes the shot. Buried away by Olivieri. That's Poland. Okay, Tim with the corner. To Machado. Machado takes a shot to the right side. Miss. Goal kick for the Italians. Italy won the real World Cup in 1938. Brazil should have been in the final. Viola. Foul, yellow card. Brazil should have been in the final, but they rested their players, which was a dumb move because the French, I believe, were the team in 1938. Or was it the Czechs? Can't remember. Parazio. Parazio to Domingos. Domingos. For me, gets the ball. And will go downfield with it to Raba. Raba will pass to Angirola, who will throw a pass to Colazzi. Colazzi going to the right side. Tim saw that coming and says, not today, buddy. And they are clearing for the Brazilians, for the Italians. Colazzi. For me. On the box. Trny. Oh, he had a chance. He had a chance, man, to make it 1-0 for Italia. But he missed. Brazil. Andreola gets the ball. Now you'll probably know I'm going to be butchering names, and I apologize in advance. Andreola throws it down to Biafati. 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 Biafati takes a shot. Aguero is there. Domingos was doing well. And down. Left. So Italy trying their best. Andreola steals the ball. Throws it to Trny. And he does that. Trny. On a pass from Andreola, his 4th assist. Now we will fast forward 5 minutes. And Italy's got the ball. Rava towards the middle. Rava will take a shot. Rava blocked away. So Italy live corner number 2. Colossi. Well, Aguero saw that coming. But the ball gets down to Biafati. Biafati. Retail steals the ball and will not press. Frito. Biafati steals the ball. Piola. Piola. Go! His 8th. What a pass from Biafati by Piola. His 8th goal of the tournament. 2-0. This looks disastrous. 5 more minutes. 2-1. Brazil's just scored. Andreola trying to do something. He throws it up to Piola. Can he score? He's an attacker. Piola. Oh, I thought he scored again. 2-1. Who scored for Brazil? Afonsinho scored. Goal kick. 2 shots on target for Italy, 2 goals. Brazil's got 2 shots on target, but 1. Leonis. Leonis will dump it up for Afonsinho. Tim. Crosses it. But Andreola saw that coming and will concede a kind-out. Tim takes the corner. And it will be Romeo trying to tie the game with a header. No, he had it. It would have been a nice tie. But he missed. Italy's taking a lot of shots. Brava. Foul by Domingos. Is that yellow? Worse than that. That's red. So Domingos is out, and now Brazil's down to 10 men. Neres comes in for Afonsinho. Surprise. I think they're trying to do a defensive move. Because with Domingos out because of red card, Colossi. It was a straight red, too. Colossi. Outside the box. I don't know if he should take the shot. Colossi. Went for it. Might as well try. And it'll be a goal kick for the Brazilians. 2-1 Italy. The 1938 Knockout Cup final. After this, we will have coverage of the 1962 knockout tournament because I don't think anyone would have known 1962. Or I'll probably just make it to the semis. I don't know what I'll do. Locatelli. Locatelli will get it, but Machado steals the ball back. Machado to Aguero. Locatelli steals that ball. Ugo. But Tim steals the ball back. Trying to do something. He throws it to Machado. Machado does that. Machado. Colossi steals the ball. Sees that coming. 32 minutes have been played. Italy up 2-1. Chasing, but Trny chased down. Through ball. Trny with the through ball. Trying to go past the Brazilian defense. Colossi. Is that where you gotta go? Colossi takes the shot. Goal! How about that pass from Trny? It's 3-1 Italy. We are going to go to the end of the first half, right? Yeah. So the score is, yikes, the score is 5-1 for Italy. Well, I think I know who wins this one. My goodness. I didn't expect that. You know me with my checking shit out and saying, hey, you know what? This team's going to win. So Italy will be the 1938 champions. Well, they won in real life, like Brazil did. Yeah, 5-1. That's just end this freaking game. Final score was 7-2. Wow. We saw 3 goals. Italy. Colossi scored a hat trick. 12th, 33rd, and 40th minute. Piola, 19th, 37th, 47th minute, and Biafati even scored. They didn't even use one sub. Neres came in for Alfonsino, but Domingos stupidly took a red card. Well, Leonas did score, which is good, but in the end it was 7-2 for Italy. It was like, holy crow. Italy had 4 yellow cards. Locatelli, Andrea Serratoni, and Piola all got yellow cards. But man, 2 hat tricks. Woof. Let's look at the highlights. Lots of highlights. Colossi scoring after a big assist from Angeloro. Piola got a pass from Biafati to score to make it 2-0. And then Alfonsino scored after a corner by Tim. Domingos got sent off, fouling off Raba. Yeah, this is kind of a weird one. But Leonas did score, but it just didn't matter. 7-2, Italy, your final score. The goal scorer, Leonas did score 10 in 6 games, but Piola also scored 10. That's amazing. Angelero 4 assists. Brazil with 25 goals, Italy with 18. So, Italy only conceded 4 times, so which was pretty good. Analysis, yeah. That was a 7-2 score. Yeah. 9 goals, the most. Lots of highlights, yeah. Hat-tricks for Colossi and Piola in that 7-2 game, and they scored the most goals in one game. 6 of them are goal thrillers. Well, anyway, that's the end of that. Alright, so we have to create another one. Another tournament, another knockout. It's the 1962 teams in play now. 1962. That 1962 was in Pina Damar, I think. Alright, so subs 3 from all, substance, no replays, 2-leg matches, 2-leg semifinals, count double, wipe the white yellow cards. Alright, so 16 teams compete, so let's see here. Let's do the draw. First team was Yugoslavia. Of course, they don't exist anymore. They will face the Czechs. So the Czechs will face Yugoslavia. Big match. Battle of the Iron Curtain. Bulgaria will face off against Argentina. West Germany faces Italy. 62 squads. Wow. Okay. Chile will face Hungary. Okay. So Chile, the hosts of this World Cup. Of course, famously, they almost had it taken away. But the Chilean soccer president, Carlos Dipporn, said after after Chile suffered that big earthquake in 1960. It is that we have nothing that we need the World Cup. Brazil faces off against Mexico. Colombia versus England. Okay, so England. Mexico, of course, that was Carvajal. And earlier this week, when I'm taping this, he died, and I did the Mexico tribute match for the 62 squad. Switzerland taking on the Soviets, which means Spain will face Uruguay. So I know a lot of you guys don't know the 1960s, so I'm gonna just zoom through this. Oh, a red card for Farini of Italia. Italy trying to win 3 of these things. Red card for Italy, Altofini. Yugoslavia, Durkovic. Red card for Troche for Uruguay. So, Argentina beats Bulgaria 5-2 in aggregate. The Czechs beat Yugoslavia 6-1. England crushes Colombia 4-0 on aggregate. Chile beats Hungary on aggregate. So the host Chileans still alive. West Germany wins 2-0 on a pair of goals. So Italy's out. Brazil crushing Mexico 4-0. Pele and Garrincha. Now that's when, now we don't take Pele's injury in the 62 World Cup in order for the World Cup squad. So he's healthy. Quote unquote healthy. The Soviets beat Switzerland on aggregate 5-0. And Spain and Uruguay. Spain wins on the road to move on to the quarterfinals. Alright, so the draw for the quarterfinals. We've got Spain versus Argentina. Brazil versus the Czechs. The rematch of the 1962 final in real life. The Soviets take on Chile. That would be a key interesting one. And finally, we have England versus Germany. Of course, England would have to face Germany. They just had to. Quarterfinals, a red card for Chile, a red card for England. And Spain with their Spain's 1-0 win was huge, but Argentina survives on aggregate 2-1. Brazil beats the Czechs on aggregate 7-3. The Soviets beat Chile on aggregate 5-2, and Germany beat England 2-0. So England just wasn't meant to be. So the semifinals, let's do the auto draw. Brazil takes on the Russians, Germany and Argentina. Will Brazil try to win their second thing? They could, Germany or Argentina. Who will be the... We'll do the semifinals. And it will be Brazil and Germany, who crushed everyone in defined powder. Didn't give up a goal in the semifinals. So it's Brazil trying for their second classic soccer tournament win. Germany trying to get something going. The 1962 squad. Yep. Brazil is just unstoppable. Let's just look at the summary. Fava has 8 goals in 6 games. Fava, Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 8 bags full. Garrincha with 5 goals. Pele's got 4. Pele's got 3 assists, though. Brazil scored 20 goals in their 6 knockout games. Germany scored 11, so 1-2 there. Germany's only conceded once. Brazil's conceded 3 times. So Germany's goalies are pretty much good. Analysis is that when leading at the half, teams are 19, donut, and 6. Amazing. And when you score first, you're 24, 1-1. 4 games at Love 2, halftime, any possession. Highlights. 3 hat-tricks. Farcuno hat-trick against Bulgaria for Argentina. Fava for Brazil against the Czechs. And Fava hat-trick against the Soviets. The Czechs and Brazil had that thing. And yeah, so the final will be Brazil versus Germany. So Brazil is trying to get something going. Seems like they always get in the finals somehow, but it'd be Weiss Germany. I don't know how they did in 62 in real life, but you know, we'll get that game fixed up next time. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond Ado.